Alter Reality Gaming. This is my first time ever doing the stream show with you guys. So I mean, let's have some fun. Today we're going to be opening a box of Plasma Freeze as well as a box of Roaring Skies. Two awesome sets. We're going to be opening these. Then a little bit later on, we're going to be moving to PTCGO. Going to play some games, talk some strategy with you guys. Should be a blast. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about the ARG Circuit Series coming up. As you can see, I got this sweet shirt on. Circuit Series, these awesome events ran by Alter Reality Gaming. We got two coming up, January 28th and 29th. We got one in Hartford, Connecticut. These are two-day Pokemon events where on Sunday we have a standard event giving away a $1,000 top prize for the winner, and on that's on Sunday, the standard event. On Saturday, an expanded event. This is new that they're doing. We'll give away a $500 prize for the winner. So a two-day event, two different formats. Awesome opportunity to go out with some friends, have some fun, and participate in some high-level competition. So like I said, there's one the weekend of January 28th, 29th coming up in Hartford, Connecticut, and February 11th and 12th, there's one in Springfield, Massachusetts. Same deal, two-day event. Saturday we got the expanded tournament, and on Sunday we have that standard tournament giving away $500 and $1,000 for the top prize for those winners. So that's awesome. Also got ARG Pokemon State Championships coming up on the weekend of February 4th and 5th. Those are happening all across the country in various card shops, giving away awesome booster pack prizings. You could get all this information on argcircuitseries.com. Check it out and go see what's going on. But as we can see right here, got this sweet Plasma Freeze booster box. We're going to hop right to that. This set, actually pretty sweet, came out on my birthday, 2012, December 14th, and contains a lot of very playable cards that were popular for a long time. I mean, certain decks were entirely composed of cards almost that came from this set. 2013, the deck Plasma TDK kind of ran the show there for a while with awesome Thundurus EX, Curum, and Deoxys EX. And then in 2014, a deck that came known as Plasma Lugia or Snorlax was this awesome deck that played Snorlax and Lugia EX, which is a card that came out a little later to do some huge damage, take extra prizes on EXs with huge one-hit knockouts using Lugia EX. So we're going to get right to this, give away some codes of the process, see maybe we could get ourselves a gold Ultra Ball. Huge chase card in this set. That card has been known to fetch over $100, excuse me, over $100 a piece. So if we could pull a gold Ultra Ball today, that'd be pretty sweet. I see some people joining me on the chat already. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's have some fun. So let's see what we got here. Gonna open this guy right up. And then we got Roaring Skies we're gonna be opening in a little bit. Actually haven't cracked a booster box in some time. Let's see. Alrighty. What's up, Brave Bliss and K Day? I think that's Colton Day if I had to guess. Who is Brave Bliss on the chat? Thank you guys for joining me. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. This is my first time ever doing a box opening on stream, so bear with me. I'm going to try to do the fancy thing that streamers love to do as far as putting the chase card at the back of the pack. We'll see if we could do that. All right. Let's start out. First of all, we're going to go ahead and give that guy away to the early birds here checking us out on stream. Go ahead, get yourself a nice Plasma Freeze code. Then let's see. Do a little shuffle here. All right, let's see what we got. First of all, we got a Yamask. Alrighty. Moving right along. Litwick. Primeape, Chinchou. Love Chinchou, actually. Chinchou and Lantern, some of my favorite Pokemon ever. So they really only made about one good Lantern card from what I can remember. It was right when I started playing. We got Vaporeon, Staravia, alrighty, Gravile, Nidorina is our foil card. And a Nidoking. Oh boy, is our rare. All right, let's move right along. See if we can get ourselves that gold Ultra Ball. Move these off to the side here. See what we got. We got a Horsey. Kingdra actually is becoming one of my favorite. Oh, I didn't do the thing. I didn't do the thing, guys. All right, we're gonna save that card. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. All right, there we go. We're gonna do the thing. Moving right along. Dino. Alrighty. A Litwick again. Pachirisu, super cute. Super cute card. Love that art with the, it's in some sort of cave, crystals, things like that. Got Trico. Bisharp. Bisharp. Bisharp? Or Bisharp? I don't know. You pick. Staravia. Nidorina again. Eevee is our foil, and that looks like Dragonite here as the holographic. Defen, actually, this card, actually one of our sponsored players, Ryan Sablehouse, was able to win a regional with this card with a rogue deck. You can see its attack. First attack there. Your opponent can't play any item cards from his or her hand during their next turn. Ryan Sablehouse actually won a regional with this crazy Victini EX Dragonite deck. Huge rogue at the time. And just basically just item locked his opponents out of the game. Amazing deck. Really cool to watch that happen. Let's check this out. Make sure I do the thing first. We're going to do the thing. All right. So we'll give this one away too. All right, there you go, guys. Free code. See who gets it first. Go ahead, give it a shot. We'll do the thing. Little shot. Uh-oh. I think I did that wrong. 1, 2, 3. We'll see. I mean, we'll see if I did it wrong. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get started. We got ourselves a Beldum. Alrighty. Nidoran. Cacnea. Hoothoot. Eevee. Plasma Ball, obviously. Extremely important card for that Plasma deck, TDK, and Lugia EX decks of that era. Seadra. Love Seadra, man. Onyx. This Chandelure, which I always kept in my like has potential box but never got play, has a pretty cool ability. And Glaceon. All right, Glaceon saw very niche play in Plasma decks that year at Nationals, where Plasma was trying to come up with a counter to Pyroar. That Glaceon was kind of the kind of a Hail Mary attempt to beat that deck, but it still didn't ever really work out. But some people were trying it. Alrighty. See what we got here. Another Yon Mask. Very cool. Evolves into Cofagrigus. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet Pokemon there. Got ourselves a Weedle. A Timpole. Woohoo. Alright. Nidoran. Primate. Jolteon. Execute. Actually, this card, extremely useful, was in the World Championship deck not too long ago, where Blastoise, Blastoise Caldeo, used this deck to make discarding easier with Ultra Ball, make those Archie's plays a lot easier to happen. Used to some other decks as well. We got Krokorok, Trico, and another Nidoking. Kevin Baxter would be happy. Competitive player. That's his favorite Pokemon. Friend of mine as well. I never really see what he saw in Nidoking. Nidoking's actually much. I don't know if any of you guys have ever like looked up stats on Nidoking. Nidoking's actually surprisingly short. You would think that he's this big, towering beast-like Pokemon, but he's actually kind of a short dude. He's like a little rat. It's kind of funny. I always thought Nidoking was this big monster guy, but he's like a mouse or something. Wooper, look at that dude. Look at Wooper, that freaking mouth just. Voltorb, you got Voltorb up in here. Electrode, one of the most underrated Pokemon, in my opinion. Another Pachirisu, awesome artwork there. Dino, Sneasel, Shadow Triad. That was a very playable card. Actually, Shadow Triad, important in Virizion Genesect. It was a deck that came out a little bit later. This card allowed you to get G-Booster, which was this card, that a tool card, Ace Spec, that allowed you to discard 2 energies, and you did like 200 damage. It's pretty nuts. It allowed you to get that back out the discard, so very useful. Palpitoad, Nidorino, Staraptor, and Muck. Check that guy out. Muck is a beast, man. And actually, I've been building old formats in my free time now. Base set to Neo, and Muck is actually this awesome card from those older sets, base to Neo era. And he actually stops all abilities from working, kind of like Garbotoxin does, except that you don't need to even put a tool on him. So he's freaking ridiculous. But love Muck, love that card. He's been growing on me a lot since I've been playing those old formats. All right, guys, that one felt a little different. I don't know if that's a spoiler, but I mean that card, it had a little something to it. Maybe we got something. I don't know. Let's see. Primate. Work our way through. Ooh, we got something. We got something, guys. Let's see. Horsey, Trico, Triconomics, Trico. I'm horrible at keeping secrets. I already know I got something. I'm horrible at it. Tempo, Ponyard, Jolteon. Oh my gosh, people on the chat asking for a shirtless stream. Sorry, got to keep this ARG shirt on. We're advertising the Circuit Series. Like I said, can't do shirtless though. I know some fans may want that. Palpitoad, Beldum, and a Full Art Getsis. God, that's a sick card. Check that out. Full Art Getsis. Very playable still and expanded, actually. A lot of decks use this, try to get it turn 1. A turn 1 Getsis, you can search it out with Jirachi EX, can allow you to totally remove all item cards found from your opponent's hand. So decks that play a lot of Battle Compressor, play a lot of Ultra Balls, things like that, that are going to try and get a speedy turn 1, totally shut down by Getsis. Just an excellent card as well for item lock decks, because they could kind of just Quaking Punch with Seismitoad EX, then pull off a nice Getsis play once the opponent's hand is filled with item cards. So let's move on. Next pack, awesome pull there. Super stoked on that. Let's see, do the thing, which I've gotten so good at now. Check this out. Vanillite, awesome card. Love Vanillux. IMO is one of the coolest inanimate object Pokemon. Sandygast from the new set Sun and Moon as well is one of my favorite inanimate object Pokemon. Love these inanimate object Pokemon. Some people hate them, think that they're like less of animals or something, or think that they're less Pokemon just because they're inanimate objects. I think that's ridiculous. Freaking Vanillux. I mean, what's better than an ice cream cone Pokemon? Or Garbodor, obviously, super cool, just a pile of trash. That lives. Team Plasma Badge, this card actually kind of almost had hope at one point, but never quite made it. In Virizion Genesect, people would use that in Culver's Machine to try and get turn 1 Emerald Slashes off. Never really worked out, though. Vanillish, another awesome Pokemon. Zweilous, Timpole, and Beedrill. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. How about Chandelure Smash Yard? What about it? What about Chandelure? What you got to say? All right, let's do the thing real quick. There we go. Free code. Whoever gets it first gets it and get an awesome pack of Plasma Freeze on PTCGO. If you get a gold Ultra Ball in your pack, let me know. It's freaking awesome. You could go and trade that gold Ultra Ball on PTCGO for pretty much whatever you want. So awesome set to be giving away codes for. Oh, Smash Yard says, how about Chandelure, another inanimate object Pokemon, also amazing. I guess you're right. Yeah, I mean, Chandelure, fire kind of moves though, right? So I mean, it's not living, but fire at least has some motion to it. Whereas like a bag of trash is just there. It's it is literally lifeless. I think fire kind of has some sort of spark or life to it. But I'll give it to you. Okay, Chandelure, also an awesome inanimate object Pokemon. Let's check this out. We got Hoo-Hoo. Noctowl, love Noctowl, his evolution, such a cool Pokemon. Starly, Pawniard, Dratini. Oh, we got something, guys. I've blown it again. Wooper, Plasma Ball, awesome card. I'm just so excited to get to whatever we got. Miltank. Miltank is my boy. Love Miltank. Actually, got second at a state championships. Didn't play this Miltank, but played a copy of Miltank in my Lambats deck. Oh, I'm throwing cards at you guys. Lantern. Love Lantern. Such a cool card. Grimer. And Latias EX. Check this out, guys. Sweet card. It's got this awesome ability, Bright Down. It prevents all effects of attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon with abilities. So this card, seen some niche play in stall decks, things like that. Decks that try to prevent the opponent from attacking or milling them in some kind of way, or just used as a kind of a stall wall guy to throw up into the active. See, we got Smash Yard also saying that Anchor from Sun and Moon, also another amazing inanimate object Pokemon. What's that Anchor thing even called? I'm still spacing on the names for some of the Sun and Moon Pokemon. All I pretty much know is we got Stuffle and we got Beware, are my boys there. But I forget that Anchor. I haven't even caught that thing yet. He's like impossible to find apparently, but maybe one day. All right, moving along. We got Chinchou, Pawniard, Rattata, Grimer, Dino. Finally got a Plasma Energy. Jeez. Plasma Energy, essential. Use Colress Machine. Speed this boy up. Also, get it to attach without using your attachment for turn to a Pokemon with Plasma in its name. Also useful in Genesect because you are going to activate Red Signal ability on Genesect EX. Awesome for bringing up benched Pokemon. And this Absol, actually a sweet card, saw a lot of play in dark decks for its Mind Jack. Did some huge damage for a non-EX. Only took two energies, a dark and a colorless to play. Awesome card. Did a massive amount of damage. Could take one-shots for a non-EX. And it does 20 plus 20 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So if they have a full bench, that's 120 base damage. If you add things like Muscle Band onto that, that's 140. And then if you add like 4 Deoxys in play, that's 180 damage, getting that sweet one-hit knockout. All right, guys, what up? We got some new people. Delmise is the Anchor. Thank you, guys, for helping me out with that. We want some Snorlax. Well, hopefully we can get a Snorlax. And do a code giveaway real quick. Got some new people on the chat. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead and check this out. See if you can get it first. Delmise. Anybody in the chat got a Delmise yet? I think I saw a shiny one the other day. Also, catching shiny Pokemon has gotten a lot easier. It's something that I've been doing in Sun and Moon. Just chaining, chaining Pokemon in the new way that they got set up, where you get 2 Pokemon coming in at the same time. You knock one out, you chain them, you get a shiny eventually. Been pretty cool. All right, let's check this out. We got Pawniard, got Rattata. How many packs am I opening? I'm opening this entire box of Plasma Freeze here, and then I'm gonna open some Roaring Skies. So we got ourselves a busy night ahead of us. Busy night ahead of us. Got lots of cards to open here. Then I'm going to play some games on PTCGO. Talk those out, talk through those. Man, got an amazing card up next here. Superior Energy Retrieval and Floatstone. Great pack. Superior Energy Retrieval, super useful in Blastoise. Bringing 4 energy back from the discard up into the hand. It's pretty much all you want in Blastoise. Black Kyurem EX, which is a deck that just took huge one-shots with Black Ballista doing 200 damage. One of my favorite decks of all time. And Floatstone, another amazing card, still seen in competitive play today thanks to its reprint. In Garbodor decks. It's pretty much the best tool to put on Garbodor, the only tool to put on Garbodor. And we've got an Executor. Saw some niche play, actually, in some kind of rogue decks. Some people are be mad for calling them rogue decks because they thought this deck was awesome, though I never really loved it. Blockade. Your opponent can't play a supporter card from his or her hand during his or her next turn. Only does 10 damage, but you could beef that up with lasers. You could beef that up with Muscle Band, and then all of a sudden you've got yourself, a nice supporter lock. And pretty much every deck relies on supporters to draw cards, of course. So that definitely saw some play a little bit, I think, during City season. Someone says, when you open the Snorlax, send it to Chile. Oh, do I have some friends from Chile on the chat? That'd be awesome. I've got some really sweet friends from Chile in the Pokemon trading card game. Shout out to all my Chilean friends. What up? We got Horsey. I'd love to just sit here and talk, honestly, but we gotta open some packs. We gotta open some cards, and I'm like not quite good at the multitasking thing yet. I'm still working on that, but at least I'm not still throwing cards at you guys. I think I've also figured out how to hold the cards in front of the camera. Doing pretty good at that. Frozen City, card we got up next. That's a sweet card. It reads, whenever any player attaches an energy to his or her hand to one of his or her Pokemon, excluding Team Plasma Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. This was used in that Snorlax deck. This was used in that